Greetings, Star Trek Fleet Commanders. I am the Angry Rhino. So, you know what day it is. Time for a new Arc Fall video. Now, just try to change things up a little bit. I will go over the whole patch notes here, but I probably won't go into too much detail about what is actually new that I will probably make videos for. So be sure to like and subscribe and be notified when those videos do drop this month. Alright, so update 59, Lower Decks 2 Part 2. Still weird to see and even say Lower Decks 2 Part 2. Wouldn't it be like Part 4? Lower Decks Part 4. However, incensed by the Romulan Star Empire's puppeteering, both the Suliban and the Corvellian have conspired in secret to form an alliance of their own. Together they seek to destabilize the existing alliances in the origin sector, claiming territories as their own in the process. In their search for power, a newly uncovered progenitor ruin has been found, one that could spell disaster not just for the origin sector, but also for space-time continuum itself. Welcome to Lower Decks Part 2, Update 2. Okay. Talking about the Suliban and the space-time continuum, I think of Star Trek Enterprise. So, wonder if maybe that is next, since this probably will be 2 parts. Maybe, possibly. And as you can see, introducing G5 armadas. Yay, they're finally here. Not 100% sure to be excited or not. It's tough to say. I have checked them out. Much like the jump in strength and numbers and damage numbers and hull numbers, that jump, let's say, between the G4 ships and the G5 ships, the armadas are kind of the same way. We're like, and I think, I don't remember the exact numbers, and I already recalled on my ships, checking out these armadas. I think the 51 rare, or the 50 rare, were, 350 million? Well, the new G5 rares are like 3.5 billion. So, where I used to be able to solo the biggest epics in faction space and the biggest rares in faction space, I don't know how it's going to go. Though I haven't done any myself. I think my alliance has before I was even paying attention to, in-game. Did watch another alliance do one of the, it was an epic. It was like a 56 epic or something. Now, they only had 2 ships in there, and they had about, I guess it was about 1 billion power. The Armada was like 4.2 billion power, so it's approximately the same ratio that it always has been. So, if you're an alliance, and you're, let's say, on the lower end, you may be thinking, oh, well, we need about 60% to be able to beat this armada. Or if you're on a higher end in power and research, you're thinking, oh, well, we only need 20% to beat this armada. Without actually doing the armadas myself, I would say that theory holds true still. But don't hold me to that 100%. Let me go do a few for myself, but they don't appear to be too much harder compared on the ships that you will get in G5. Alright, so obviously with that comes a new set of Armada chests, G5 chests, epic, rare, uncommon. And they're going to have G5 blueprints, G5 ship parts, more faction credit. I guess they're saying the Armada credits come from the armadas themselves. And they also have directives in it. Oh, I'll show you. Oh, and it also says the respawn timer for the G4 armadas have been lowered. So we'll see. I do have a screenshot because even though I didn't do a one of these new G5 armadas, I looked at the chest and I saw the price per one chest. I didn't think was that bad. It was about 100,000 epic credits, which for me that wasn't that bad. And this is what I got. A couple of G5 ship blueprints, some uncommon materials, which is a good amount. Yes, please. I will be doing this consistently. Where's the little arrow button? And, yep. That's a good number, at least compared to what it was before. Now, it is... that was an epic chest that I pulled in. It's a 3-day cooldown. The rare chest, I'm looking at the price compared to what you get. I don't think so. I don't think I will be pulling that just yet. It's kind of a lot of credits. I mean, even the uncommon is a lot of credits, and there's not that much in the uncommon. So, I don't know. Alright, let's... But, like I said, the epics... This seems to be okay. It's the rare and the uncommon I don't know about yet. Alright, and as has been already talked about, territory reset. Yay. Chronoton radiation has flooded the Alpha Quadrant. Temporal anomalies have been spotted at a high frequency inside all territory capture systems, and Starfleet is ordering immediate evacuation from the sector. This phenomenon has forever changed the galaxy, and all previously occupied systems are now up for grabs. Welcome to Season 1 of Territory Capture. It's like a grand entrance. Oh, here it is. What's changing? Not a whole lot as of right now. All reset to territory spaces. New services. Okay, I guess you can technically call that new services. There is a Monovine blueprint service available. It's only available in 3 of the 3-star territories. It's going to be available in Corva, Breland, and Makalaka Hakalaka. Now, the Chronoton particle drop, much like the, the Surlax and the Phantom and stuff like that, is going to be available in the other 3, Nuremheimer, Tholis, and Barassa. Now, as far as other services, yeah, I mean, there's a few nice ones. You can get like 3% or 5% if you're in G5 territory. You can get 5% to your isolated damage in PvP. Okay, sure. I mean, that's nice. Scrapping speed up by 20 to 40%. Okay, I mean, useful, I guess. 10% to your faction gain per hostile. Okay, I mean, that's nice. What was some of the other one? Energy weapon damage up, for me anyway, in G5 territory, 150%. There's also one for kinetic weapon damage up 150%. That's a nice boost. The problem there being depending on what ship you're running, you either have all energy weapons or all kinetic weapons or a mix of both. So, may or may not think, and I'm screwing with my miners because of course it's Mining Monday and I don't want to get blown up. Not that I care that much. Alright. Expansion to the territory capture research tree. Oh, yay. Yeah, I mean, it's there. I mean, I looked at some of them and wow. A lot of efficiencies. Like, oh, you can get efficient, more efficient phantom particle on all your research. Oh, okay. Um, thanks. That would have been useful 2 years ago. No, I don't care about efficiency on phantom particles or Surlax particles or quantum particles or even Metreon particles. You know why? Because been playing this game too damn long, and I have enough of those particles. So I don't give a shit. But that's me. Some of you out there that have been playing a year or two and maybe not have had all the territories like I have had and been lucky to do so, I guess, you may feel different, and that's fine. Actually, that is another service. Another service does reduce the cost of those particles. I mean, sure. All right. Now, it wasn't until the end of the research tree that I looked and saw an increase to isolytic damage and isolytic defense. Okay, the numbers looked okay. I guess it was what, a 50% increase to damage and a 40% increase to defense, which are okay numbers, but they're all the way at the end, so. However, brand new territory capture season pass. Haven't been able to look at that yet, but okay, here we go. Now here it says located in the Battle Pass tab, the season pass will provide a variety of challenges, rewards, participants both free and premium. All right, so take note of that Battle Passes tab. So when you click into your events tab now, or the events button, I guess we'll call that a button, not a tab. There are now 3 tabs up top: Battle Pass, Events, Event Store. So it can reduce the amount of, let's say, clutter when you go to the events and see a whole goddamn dynamic list of things, and you got to keep scrolling and keep scrolling and keep scrolling and keep scrolling. So it does remove at least one of the things out of there, which is it's nice. I appreciate that. Oh, what else what's going to be in this new battle pass that's 3 months long? 2 new pieces of forbidden tech. Yay, we're continuing with this forbidden tech bullshit. Research materials, chronomic particles. So if you feel you don't want to get the territory that has chronomic particles, you can get some through this battle pass. Will that continue? I don't know. I would say probably, but we'll have to see. Some cosmetics. Okay. And more. Oh, and here's more additional information. Click here. I already got it open on this tab, so let's take a look at this. Dev note. Since territory capture was introduced almost 3 years ago, we heard a lot of feedback from players on how it slowly stagnated and became less relevant over time. Okay, well, you haven't fixed that yet. The plan below attempts to reinvigorate territory capture with a new season every 3 months, along with additional rewards and benefit. We will gather feedback over this first season and hear from you what we can change even further for season 2 and beyond. Okay. Nothing really important there. All territories are reset. They have tried to communicate over the past week or so that it really is going to be slow. They're not going to come out and change everything out of the gate. So have some patience. And some of these existing services that over time have become meaningless because the buff was so small compared to other researchers and primes and buildings and ships. Well, they haven't boosted those numbers yet, so. It says the inaugural reset, additions in the tree, no services for all territories. That's actually a lie. That's a lie. New services for all territories? No, that's not true. I've looked at them. There are some territories that don't have new services. But, okay. Go ahead and lie to people. Each season of territory capture will last for 3 months. At the start of each season, all territories will reset and a new battle pass will begin. Now, take note of that with the battle pass. It is a 3-month battle pass. You do not have to buy it right away. It is supposedly going to be set up like the normal 3-week battle pass. If you want to wait until day 19 to see if you can get enough points and or if the rewards are good enough for you or what you can get over the month, and then buy it on day 19 and still get all those rewards, that is supposed to be the same. So there's that. Exclusive forbidden tech in this battle pass. God, I'm having trouble with that word. Chronometric. Holy crap. Chronometric particles, officer shards, unique cosmetics. Yay. The new pass will be found in the Expeditions tab alongside the monthly battle pass, which will contain free and premium rewards. What do they mean, the Expeditions tab? Do they mean in the store? The extension to the territory capture will provide powerful buffs. Okay, remove the word powerful there and just, it will provide buffs. Not sure I would call them powerful buffs. They're just buffs. Enhancements to mining speed and cargo. So powerful. Enhanced mining speed and cargo. I feel that power. Okay. All health points, shield health points. I think they're kind of low compared to some of the primes out there. There's like 3 or 4 primes that boost your hull 400%. That's powerful. Another 80% to my hull is not powerful. Sorry. Isolated damage and defense for Franklin Delano Roosevelt ships. Just say faction ships, you tool bags. Services are also going to be updated in the next few seasons. Season 1 will have new services only for some territories. Oh, well, there you go. They corrected themselves. Season 1 will have new services for only some territories. There you go. So in the future, they do plan to put new services on every territory. They just didn't feel like doing it this month. Okay. Motivine ship blueprints. Chronometric particles. Did already explain that. Base isolated damage. Reputation gain enhancements. I don't know if I said that one. Yeah, I did list all the ones I saw. We're looking forward to everyone getting their hands on this brand new territory capture experience, and we'll be seeking as much feedback as possible so we can continue iterating on this seasonal format. Brand new territory capture experience? Well, the way you can join a territory capture, things you need to refine and or donate, and how you need to go about collecting or, capturing a string of multiple territories, that hasn't really changed. The only thing that's really changed is a few of the services are new. And you're going to reset the territories every 3 months. I don't know if I would call that a brand new territory capture experience. It doesn't seem like the right word there. But, I mean, it's new. I don't know if it's like brand new. I don't even know if I would call it new. It's not really new. Alright, so what else is coming out this month? New forbidden tech. Ferengi Energy Whip. Increased mining rate of concentrated latinum on Dvorfisha. Question for everybody out there. Does anybody actually give a shit about the speed of their Dvorfisha mining concentrated latinum? It mines fast as shit. What does it go now? Even faster than fast as shit? Cool. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. The mining speed of my Fisha. Kiss my ass. Green Energy Dampener. Enhances hostile combat effectiveness and mantis effectiveness. Okay. Very vague there on what it actually does. Corrupted cybernetic implant provide enhancements when attempting to crack another commander station. I don't know how I feel about them using our words. What if you haven't been playing long? Crack another commander station is essentially now that station is ready to be raided. First, you got to kill all the ships in there. Then you got to kill the defensive platforms. There's also a 10-minute shield that comes up. And when that 10-minute shield drops, you do need to we don't call it re-cracking. I don't even remember what we call it. I don't raid that much. You do need to hit it again because the shields have actually recharged. The holes have not come back, but the shields have come back. So cracking would include all of that, I think. As far as I'm concerned, knocking. That's a thing. That's the thing to get the 10-minute shield up, and then cracking is more killing everything and having it be ready for raiding. Origin Cargo Transporter. Provide enhancements to your ship when raiding another commander's stations. Amalgam. Okay. Again, though, what are the numbers here? No, you're not going to put the numbers up? Okay, well, I'm just going to assume that they're all going to be trash since you won't tell me the numbers here on this webpage. Agamus? Epic available through Syndicate. Okay. Oh, that's that computer thing that tried to take over the world or something. And trap Boimler and Mariner on that planet somehow. Provides enhancements when taking on non-player, non-armada hostiles in both combat strength and loot bonuses. Okay, I mean, if you're not going to give me armada bonuses, then what the hell do I care? I mean, I have 5 of 11. Do I really? I mean, sure. I mean, I guess that's nice, but I don't know how much people are actually going to give a shit. Forbidden Tech Update. Starting this month, we are making some changes to Q's Benevolence, which will impact when commanders try to level and tier their Forbidden Tech. The first time you fail in leveling up a Forbidden Tech, Q's Benevolence will increase your percent chance of upgrading by 10%. Each failure after this will increase your chance of success by an additional 5% up to 100%. No, I'm going to say this is still bullshit. If I collected all the stupid ass resources needed to level up and tier up this stupid ass shit, make the damn thing tier up and level up. Don't be like, oh, if you fail, we're going to increase it by 5% or 10%. Oh, yeah, kiss my ass, jackass. It needs to be higher. It needs to be like, oh, it just upgrades. Because it's like, oh, like they want you to buy more packs for this Forbidden Tech bullshit. Well, if you're not actually going to get the benefit from the pack, then why buy the pack? That is like one of the things that I really have a problem with the whales. And I understand it's your money and you want to buy whatever you want to buy. But if you would stop buying so many of these Forbidden Tech packs, they might actually make it so when you do buy this pack, all those resources you just bought actually guarantee the upgrade or the level up. At least that would be the theory, you know? Who knows what these assholes actually do if you don't buy the packs? I don't really understand the point of that. Here, buy this pack so you can upgrade this forbidden tech, and then all those resources from that pack, you spent them all, and you failed every upgrade. Oh, I'll just go buy another pack. Must just be me. I must not have anything as far as money. Money must be allergic to me. All right, I'm done with that. Stop making people hate me. Yay, new fleet commander slot. Okay. Does it mean you're going to start sourcing fleet commanders? So essentially this is going to be like docks. One of these fleet commander slots can be exclusively through the Syndicate expansion, which I haven't gotten to yet, but you'll see what that means soon. And another will be available in the Officers tab. Now, that's nice and all, but as far from what I can tell, I will be able to get to Command Center level 40 either by the end of this month or at the start of next month. So, if I only have 2 fleet commanders, what am I going to pay for another slot for? Maybe this is something that some of you spenders will like. I mean, I don't know if I really care about this right now. At least not until they increase the sourcing of fleet commanders. Because if you notice, where do we get fleet commanders from? Well, right now it's only incursions. And we didn't have incursions this month. And that's why I say some of the shit that's sourced through incursions, like, it's not good enough. One, we still haven't actually been consistent with good running incursions. And two, they like to take incursions off every so often. So whatever. Here we go. Syndicate expansion. This update will add 10 more levels to Syndicate organization. Rewards will include Fleet Commander slot, that Agamus Forbidden Tech, significant increase to faction reputation gains. I mean, okay. Powerful combat and economic utility buffs. Improved loyalty chest rewards. Pretty much the same shit as it was before, with a few new things added. It's nothing too major, I would say, but it is nice that they are continuing the Syndicate tree, or whatever we're calling it. Oh, new primes. Yay, new primes. What would this world be like without new primes? Alright, what is this? What is this even called? Oh, prime structure. 1 additional level to existing whole health point prime in the galaxy tree. What? %. I guess it adds another level to a prime. Cool. Dominion solo armada loot. Oh boy, gee willikers. Yay, I'm so glad that I can finally get this. The hell do I need this for? I don't know about you, but I have actually not been having any trouble with getting loot for the Dominion armadas. What I have been having trouble with is finding the time to actually go and do these dumbass armadas. I mean, I think the loot payout for me is fine anyway, especially with, the Bajoran store and the Bajoran favors. But if you feel like you want more loot, by all means, go get you some more loot. G4, G5 AC extra roll. Located in the galaxy tree, provides extra rolls for G4 and G5 AC bundles. I don't exactly know what they mean by AC bundles. Now, is that going to mean for the Armada core, the tactical cores, or for the whole chest in general? It does kind of look like it's the whole chest, so I mean, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what's in the pack and how much it costs. It could be worth it because I showed you the screenshot from that, and I'll pull this back up. This was 100,000 Epic credits. So is it worth getting another roll here? Well, I guess the good question would be, how many rolls did you have to begin with? I did that one chest. You can see it's one chest. Now, how many rolls are in that chest? Because it doesn't say it adds an extra chest. It says it adds an extra roll. Depending on the specifics of the chest, I may have gotten 5 rolls here. So what's another roll? It's not really worth much. But that is kind of for you to decide. But be careful there. You may not get that much more because it does say extra rolls, plural. So it's not a whole lot of detail here as much as I would have liked. Oh my god, I forgot we're still not done in a wow. All right, I gotta go a little faster. All right, 3 new officers. Epic, Dr. Tayana, the medical officer. And she will be in the group with Carol Freeman and the other lower decks. She is not going to be a strike team. She's not going into one of these strike team groups. She's going in there with Carol Freeman. Officer ability. Round start. Percent chance 40, 45, 55, 75, 100% chance to apply a random state to enemy players for 3 rounds. Now, is this a new state called Random State? And it's solely for the purposes of Carol Freeman? Or is it going to add one of these states? And at the same time, would I want to add morale to my opponent? If my opponent isn't running morale, do I want to add it to them? Not really, because they do actually get a benefit from that. One, if they are on an Explorer, they will benefit from that. They will actually do more damage. Piercing will go up a little bit for them. And depending on where their isolatic artifact is, they will actually be able to deal more isolatic damage. So do I really want to be able to put morale on my opponent? No, I don't want to put morale on my opponent. What do I want to do that for? It's like Pan and putting Hull Breach on yourself. What do I want to do that for? Okay. But, it's new, so we don't know. For all we know, it actually is Random State. And it's just to make Carol Freeman pop. Low deck ability. On round start against a player. Increase isolatic. I assume it says ISO defense. I assume they mean isolatic. I don't know why they couldn't just write isolatic there. That's why I say not as much detail as I think I might be used to with some of these. ISO defense by 50, 80, 120, 180, 250% for 1 round. Okay. It sounds significant. What that actually does for you, we have to get into the math and figure out how the equation actually works. Epic Shax, or however exactly you pronounce that. He will be in here he's going in the group with the Battleship Strike Team. Officer ability. If on a battleship and any enemy player is burning, increase your ISO damage by 60, 75, 90, 110, 130. Essentially a carbon copy of the other 2, except this is for you on a battleship. And the below deck, again, it completes the triangle. On round start, if on an Explorer and your ship has morale, increase your ISO defense by 40, 50, 65. See, again, If my opponent is on an explorer and he has this officer below deck, do I want to put morale on their ship? No, because that honestly might have benefit him as much as it does me. So I don't know about that one. And now Admiral Freeman. Officer ability. Cargo bay converter. Increase cargo size by 20, 35, 40, 40. Oh, yay. Another officer with an officer ability of cargo size increase. Okay, and it's not even that much better. Stone does max out at 40%, so if you can max this dude out at 55%, yes, it's better. But there's also Borg Stone. So I don't know that how much I care about these numbers here or this officer in general. We'll see. But there's also Mavery and 2 of 11 who do cargo size increase across the board from the captain's chair. So I don't know how much I care about this guy. Below deck ability. Increase all positive rep. That is good to note. All positive rep. So it will increase the rep you gain, but the rep you lose, apparently, at least from what I can tell, it won't affect it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50%. I mean, sure. I mean, I guess that's good enough. And new missions, new events, new cosmetics, new frames, new avatars, and that's it. So no bug fixes. Not like they fixed any bugs last time. I guess they assume that with the new territory capture, there's going to be a shit ton of bugs. Anyway, so they're just going to have to come back in and fix everything. Alright. However, alright. Time to leave now. So, this is that part of the show. Comment below. What does everybody think? Are you excited for the new territory cat season of what the hell is this dumb shit called? I don't know. I'm talking for almost 40 minutes now. Not something I'm exactly used to. So comment below. What are your initial impressions of this territory capture season? I don't know if I really like it, but depending on feedback, we can get more changes. Comment below. You saw me read through this stuff for the territory capture. It said multiple times, we want your feedback. These devs are absolutely asking for your feedback. Do you like that? In the past, we've given feedback and we haven't necessarily always gotten what we wanted, so it's like they're talking to us now. I don't know about their communication. Alright, be sure to like and subscribe. I am the Angry Rhino. Shields up, Commanders.